Here is how to pull county lists in 60 seconds. And the thing is, people think it's so hard to pull these county lists, but Ty is literally going to do it in 60 seconds. If he can do it. Ty, can you even do it in 60 seconds? You probably can.
I'm trying.
Probably can.
I'm trying.
My friend Ty will explain. Say hi, Ty.
Hi. Does that sound as goofy as I wanted?
All right, editor, set a 60-second timer, and Ty, go pull me a county list.
Aye, Captain.
So what are county lists? Guys, county lists is the best data that you can get as a real estate wholesaler because this is data that's coming from the source. It's coming from the government. There's a lot of different types of county lists, but the one that we're going to pull today and the easiest one to pull is code violations. And the thing is, people think it's so hard to pull these county lists, but Ty is literally going to do it in 60 seconds. If he can do it. Ty, can you even do it in 60 seconds? You probably can.
I'm trying.
Probably can.
I'm trying.
Because as wholesalers, we're looking for motivated sellers because we need people to sell their house at a slight discount to market value because we're going to offer them a solution. We're going to offer them a all cash offer as is. They don't have to do any repairs and we will close fast. But in order to find these motivated sellers, we need good data. By the way, guys, if you watch this video all the way to the end, we're going to give away some free resources to help you get these lists more effectively. And we're also going to give away some of these lists, but you have to type in the comments, you guys have to type in county. Actually, I'm kidding. Type in Ty. No, okay. Type in county in the comment. County. Don't spell it wrong or else that could be bad. And then we'll send you over those free resources. All right, guys. So now Ty is going to show you exactly how he got this 6,000 and whatever list of code violations.
So basically, you start perfectly like this. Let's say, because we just did Dallas, let's be fair. Let's do a different place in the DFW. Max, what's another city in the DFW besides Fort Worth and Dallas?
Denton is a county.
Well, let's talk. We can do counties, but we can also do cities because there's a difference with the data that you get from the county level and the city level.
What's the difference in the data?
So the difference is, like, let's say you have a code violation list. Obviously, the county isn't going to be doing that information. The city is. So who would have the best data for you? The city. Now, when you have probate stuff and pre-foreclosures, that's a county level. The city's not really worrying about that. It's the county level. So there's a place and a point to who you should be talking to for data, but in like water shutoffs, who's going to know that information better than the city? Code violations, who's going to know that better than the city? Or you got probates. The court system's not going by the city, it's going by the county. You know, it depends on the list that you really want to niche down, but all in all, if the city list is available, get it through the city. If the city says, no, I'm not giving it to you, try the county.
Let's do Plano, Texas.
Okay, so if we go to Plano, Texas, all I do, my whole method, like let's say I want to do a code violation list. I'm going to go to Plano, Texas, code enforcement. The first link that comes up is the city of Plano, Texas. Or there are some cities that their actual website is the county of blank. That's because the city is not represented in its government official. It goes to the county. So if the first link is the county, you're still at the right place. Just click it. It's the same process. Once you click it, you get all this mumbo jumbo. You know, it's not going to tell you anything. You're going to have to read through this entire website. Okay, I can't find what I need. You know, this doesn't work for me. Well, it's pretty simple, actually. You just go to the search thing. There's a bunch of keywords that you can do. You can do request. You can do records. You can do public information, public records, FOIA. There's a lot of different keywords that you can do to niche down what the website actually gives you and push out what you want. So if we go to our first one, I usually start out with request, open records request. That's how simple it is. You click on it. Here's the form that Plano wants you to use if you want to submit a public records request. Once you call these people, once you email these people, most of the time, if they even respond to you, because not all of these places will respond to you, they'll tell you, please direct your attention to this form and this will be the link that they give you. So you have your submit a records request, you have your request center, public records archive, and your trending topic. I don't worry about these two. I worry about submitting and then viewing. That's all this is. Submit, view. So if I want to submit a request, now I can do multiple different things. I can request from the city. I can request for the fire department to get the fire damage list. I can submit a request for the police department department so I can get an arrest record list, or I can just do a normal list. Let's say I don't see what I want on here, like probate. It's not listed on here. Just go to the city. That's the best case scenario. If you're not in the right place, whatever. Once you're here, you have to make an account, log in. So I'm going to log in.
By the way, guys, make sure to join my free real estate wholesaling Discord community, the Wholesalers. This is my 100% free Discord community, guys, where I help you wholesalers make 6 and hopefully 7 figures wholesaling real estate and eventually become real estate investors and just retire on an island with passive income. We got everything you could possibly need in here: scripts, lists, calculators, and so much more. Make sure to join. It's 100% free. Just go to thewholesalers.com. So Ty right now is creating an account, but Ty, like, do you need to create an account and put your address and put your phone number and do all that realistically?
Some cities, they actually do not require you to make an account. There's a thing of being anonymous that some sites will let you do. A lot of the sites, they require you to make an account because you're not going to be able to get access to these records unless you make an account. So hence account. It depends on the city that you are actually in, however, because some people require you to put a phone number to reach you in case they have a question. Some want you to put your driver's license information. Some make you take a picture of your driver's license. Some people require that you send your home address. It's perfectly fine. End of the day, they're not going to do anything. It's not like they're going to give you a list and then send you money like, okay, give me $30 now. I just gave it to you. That's not how it works. It just goes with the FOIA request.
But before we continue, Ty, I do have a question. You're submitting requests online, but I see a lot of people talk about how you need to call or email or even go in there in person and be like, I need the list right now. How many times have you gone in person or done any of that?
I've never done it because all my markets are virtual.
So you can pull lists, you're saying, just by going online and doing it this way. This works great.
Yeah.
Easy. There you go, guys. All right, continue, Ty.
Okay, so code violations. You go to type of records requested. You find anything about public records. Uh-oh, we can't find anything about public records. Let's do other. It's very, very simple. It's not rocket science to figure it out. They'll know exactly what you want and whenever you want it. So describe the records requested. I'll leave that for the end. Do you need these records certified? I don't care, but if you want them certified, go get them certified. It doesn't really matter to me, so I just go with no. By the way, read this little note right here, editor. If they want to put yes, please note there will be additional fees for certified documents, and certified documents cannot be released electronically. So keep that in mind. That's the explanation for both of these. Anyway, describe the records requested. I have a form where it's every single thing that you can request minus some things. You know, I'm not perfect. You know, there are things that are not on this list that I may have forgotten, so don't kill me. So code violations is what we want. We're going to just copy, paste this in, or you can put it in a Word document, whatever makes it easy for you, but you're going to have to change some information around.
What is this message? Is this some secret formula?
It's not a secret formula. When you ask for a list, it's better to not go, me want list now, give please. You know, it's better to be more professional. Right? The more professional you are, in my eyes at least, I would imagine I get a better chance of getting that list from them because I'm not just like, give me a list now, do your job. It's, hello, I hope this message finds you well. My name is Tyler, last name, and I'm reaching out to request information about any code violations related to tall grass and trash and debris in Plano, Texas over the last 30 days. I'm conducting research and I would greatly appreciate your assistance in providing this information. Blah, 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 blah. Guess where I got this? ChatGPT.
Guys, I'll put this message down in the description below so you can just copy paste it and use it.
So when you guys use it, what you guys could do is copy, go to ChatGPT, paste it in here, give me another variation of this message, and it'll give you a brand new one just for you to use, so you're not copying and pasting my response. The more times people are copying and pasting one single response, the more likely the city's going to look at you like a bot.
Yeah.
Because if 100 people send it the same exact form that I just did, it's suspect. So go to ChatGPT, make a variation of everything I have on my my little page, and just go like that. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Just make it easier for yourself. So if you take this, you go to this, obviously your first and last name, the city that you want or the county you want, first and last name again, your phone number, and then your phone number right here as well. That's all you have to do to change this information around to make it just for you so you can send it off to the city. That's it. When you go back to here, you push this out, you do this little captcha thing, and you hit submit, and you're done. You'll get a receipt, and then you can go to My Request Center, view my request, and you'll see it sitting here that you did it, and it will say pending.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's pretty easy.
People think this is very hard to do. Oh, it's free, so it must be like 1,000 steps. It's not. It's super simple. You can give this to a second grader and they can be able to figure this out. It's not hard at all.
Okay, can you now open up the county list that you pulled?
So I don't have anything for Plano. It does take a while. So a lot of these cities in Texas per se, they will give it to me in 24 hours or less, as long as I'm not requesting it on a weekend. They are open 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, Monday through Friday only. That's it. They're not going to hit you with an email response at 10 o'clock in the night the same day that you requested it. If you request it on a Friday, you're going to have to wait until Monday, at least, right? Because no government official works on weekends. Their main thing is being 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. That's it. So let's say, the whole Dallas, Texas one I had. Right? If I go to Dallas, Texas, code enforcement, I go through the process again to go find where I need to go. I can go to my request, view my request. You go to view my files for the code violation list that you just got from the city. That boom, it's completed. You go to your download. We already did that. So if I go to the list that we just got again, let me find it, and you get your list, right? All right, let me do that again. And then you find your list. That's where you go. That's all you have to do. It's that simple.
Okay, but like, where are the phone numbers, Ty?
There are no phone numbers. You're gonna have to skip trace the phone numbers.
All right,
You have
guys.
the addresses. That's all you need.
All right, guys. So now you're actually gonna have to skip trace. So you just grab your list and then you can pull it into like a skip tracing service. You can pay for skip tracing by using something like Skip Matrix. They're one of my favorites. Or if you have a software like Deal Machine or X Leads or Batch Leads, just put your list into there and then have it skip trace. So you don't pay for skip tracing. By the way, if you want 1,000 free skips, go to freexleads.com and you can get 1,000 free skips on your lists. Okay, so then Ty, so now we have a list with phone numbers. Like, how do we call them? Do I just pick up my cell phone and call them?
So once you skip trace them, let's say you have a dialer or you want to do a hand dialer. Whenever you get your list, you'll see the phone numbers. You can either hand dial them from there or you can just put them straight into a dialer and it'll work perfectly fine. It's just like if you got a list from PropWire, PropStream, Deal Machine. It's the same thing once you skip trace it.
My favorite dialer, guys, is Enzo Dialer. It's like a 14-line crazy accurate dialer. Go to maxenzo.com. Or, bro, you can text blast them, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can find their emails and email blast them.
Love it. So it's just like a normal list at that point.
Yep. So, Max, can I give you and your subscribers, your members of the Discord, a insider secret?
Tell me, what's the insider secret?
So, with this list, right, I don't know how to do this on Excel again because I do not have Excel. I go through Google Sheets with my Google Drive account. If you filter whatever row, like let's say you have all these little violations, accessory outside storage violation. If you go to the filter, you can see every single violation and then unselect every single one that you don't want, right? So if someone defecates in your front yard, obviously if the code violation and stuff for that, they're not going to want to sell their house. They're not distressed. They're not in a predicament. That's a waste of a list. So if you take out like cable box, what's a cable box going to do for me if I want to start wholesaling? It does nothing for me. Let's take it off. Bulk and trash leads are great. If you can't clean up the front of your lawn, can you clean up the inside of your house? I love that list. I get a lot of leads off of that list alone. So you can just play through this, niche it down, press OK. Once you get that niche down list, that's the best data you can get out of this kind of list. It's a month list. It's the best data that you can get. You're going to find a lot of distressed properties, a lot of people that may want to get out of their situations, a lot of people that may want to sell. These are very highly motivated people, but not all the time you're going to find motivated people. So let me be that disclaimer right there. This isn't a get rich quick screen type list, but this is the best data that you can get that will help you tremendously. If you filter it down, it's the best way for you so you're not calling trash leads on a trash list. Let me do this. Let me make this brain dead simple for everyone watching. Let me help you guys out as much as I possibly can. Max, he is a diehard Texas wholesaler. He's in Texas. He loves Texas. Everything Texas, send it to Max. What I can do for everyone here, I have a list of 100 cities in the state of Texas and the links of where to go to pull that data. It's right there. It's ready for you. You don't have to go find the list. You don't have to go find the forms. They're already on this form right here. It's right there. It's simple. That's all you have to do. On top of that, what I can also do is give this list to everyone. It's the code violation email blast or the descriptions for the forms. It's the arrest records, the fire damage properties, the water shutoffs, and what you are asking for and how long of the list they want or you want them to pull. Code violations, you want 30 days and you want a specific list from them, even though they're not going to give it to you, but still ask. Arrest records, you want it in 30 days for a specific type of arrest. You don't want murder, you want other things that you can get arrested for. Fire damaged, you want 90 days. Not every single house catches on fire. If you want 30 days, you might get 0 to 1. That's going to be a very small list. So if you think this is going to be a massive list, you might get 7 in 30 days or 90 days. You know, water shutoff list in 30 days. Texas has laws. It will not give you water shutoff list. Once they tell you that they will not give you a water shutoff list, ask for a water lien list. It's the same thing. However, liens have to be public data and you have public access. If they don't want to share a water shutoff, they have to share what the liens are for the water stuff.
You're dropping all the secrets right now.
I learned from, some other people. They taught me. I went hands-on. I figured a lot of this stuff out for me and the ways that work for me. Might as well share this ways it works for me, right? For the other stuff, you got like probates, 30 days, pre-foreclosures, 30 days, evictions, 30 days. Then you get into the tax stuff. We only pay our taxes once a year. You get a tax delinquency for the past year, and you get a tax lien list for the past year. You don't have to keep on asking for these lists, because if you keep on asking for them, most of the time you're just going to get the same data on repeat. So ask for it once a year, right after taxes are up. If they have a lien, they're going to hit you with the lien. If you're delinquent, you're going to come up as a delinquent. And that's it. Eventually, those delinquencies or those liens will turn into pre-foreclosures, then foreclosures, and then they lose their house. That's why you asked for those lists. Because if they can't pay their taxes, can they pay to upkeep their property? I say no. Common sense says no. Maybe they just hate paying taxes and they want to screw them in. I want to put all my money in my house. That can be a thing too. Maybe it's an ongoing dispute with the tax city. Who knows? There's a lot of different ways that you can really look at it. Just ask for the list. That's the best thing you can do.
So Ty is going to graciously, guys, give you the hyperlinks to speed up this process to a lot of these cities. He's also going to give you some templates that he uses to request these lists. And then we're also going to give away some of these free lists too. Just remember to type in the word county. I may include it in the description. I may not, because I may forget. So just type the word county in the comments. All right, Ty. So if I want to know how to pull like probates and pre-foreclosures and some of these other lists, is that for another video? Are we going to learn that in another video? What do you think?
We can do it in another video. We can do it in this video.
No, we're doing it in the next video.
Next
video. You guys have to subscribe. You guys got to like, and then you guys got to send Ty and us all your deals for Dispo, because Ty and I are going to help you sell these deals that you call from getting county lists. I'm going to help you guys make so much money. Ty's going to help you all make so much money. Join the free Discord, guys, and shoot me over those lists. Or the leads. The leads, not the lists. You call the lists. Send me the leads. All right. I'll see y'all later. Ty, you want to say goodbye?
Later.